Kiss.
Five, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Odyssey Unscripted podcast. This is episode number 3. This is very exciting. My name is Ian. Today I'm joined with
Athena.
And our lovely special guest this evening happens to be
Peiter.
Yay!
Yay,
How are you guys doing? How are we feeling?
I feel fantastic.
I feel great.
That's great. We were just sat talking for like literally half an hour.
A long time.
And then we were like, all right, we have to get these cameras rolling. Like it was really, really funny. And just another like BTS moment. Lily's mom made us dinner tonight.
Oh, delicious.
And it was really, really beautiful. Shout out Lily's mom.
Yeah.
It was really, thank you, Molly.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay.
So, anyways, welcome to the 3rd episode of the Odyssey Unscripted podcast. Today we are very, very excited to have Mr. Peiter with us. My idea for this episode has kind of been, I wanted to really pick Peiter's brain about a lot of the stuff that he's kind of experienced on the company for the past many years that he's been doing it. Many indeed. And yeah, he has a lot of knowledge, and I have a bunch of like questions and different things here for us to kind of go through, and we're just going to see where things go. But thank you so much for being here, Peiter. We're so excited to have you.
I'm excited.
Yay!
I don't know what's in store, but
Honestly,
I'm here for the ride.
That's kind of just how it goes.
Yeah, we have no idea. We have no idea.
True Odyssey fashion.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, Peiter, why don't you start with an introduction? Tell us about yourself.
Okay.
Introduce yourself to the audience.
Well, I'm Peiter. This is my 11th full season on the company. And it's a lot.
Yeah.
I think I did an average of, for all the thrillers I've done, is like up to 400 shows now.
Whoa.
In all the years.
Wow.
I started in 2013, and then now we're here in 2026.
Wow. Right.
Goodness gracious.
So how did you start, like, how did you start dancing? Like, how did you get into dance when you were younger?
Well, I was like a typical like young boy. I was like in all sports. I played baseball for 16 years. I did football for 2. I did, I think I did flag football. Like I just did like all sorts of things, whatever. Baseball was like the goal in life. It was like, I'm going to be a professional baseball player. That's going to be it. Didn't know how that was going to happen, but that was going to be it. But then I kind of started doing acting randomly.
Oh.
Like small, like site. I signed up at a hockey game for a talent agency.
Oh.
Not knowing what that was at like 11 years old. And then I got a phone call like 2 weeks later, and they're like, "We would love to see you." And I was like, "I'm not doing it." My dad was like, "Yeah, you are." And I was like, "What?" So I started doing acting stuff, and then around that time was when like High School Musical 1 and like Step Up came out, and I was like, "Oh, those are cool." And my dad was like, "Well, if you want to do those, you got to dance." And I was like, "I'm good. I'm cool. I'm fine. I'm good. I don't care." And then come like the summer that I was like 12 years old, he was like, "You're having an audition at a studio, and you're also auditioning for their senior company." And I was like, "What?"
Wait, okay, momager.
No, like, literally.
I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then all of a sudden I'm at this tiny like little rec studio, like essentially down the street from my house. And I was the only boy in this whole studio, and they saw something in me. I joined like the senior company with like girls who were like 18 years old, been dancing since they were 2, and they were pissed.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, "Who the crap is this little boy joining us? Like, what is this?"
That is funny.
But then I was trying to like juggle school, baseball practice, football practice, and dance all at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like throughout like all the year. And then I stopped dancing at that studio, joined another studio, like a bigger one that was a break off of another studio here. And I ended up not knowing at the time, but I was trained under 2 of like the original Odyssey members.
Oh.
Which was cool. My ballroom teacher and my jazz teacher. Kelly and Rick, shout out. They're dope.
Shout out Kelly.
Shout out Kelly and Rick.
But so I started dancing there, and then turning like 18, I had never heard of Odyssey. like because I wasn't super involved. I started at 12 years old.
Right.
I'd never been to a dance performance in life besides like going to the Nutcracker for like Christmas as like a family tradition and falling asleep through the whole thing.
No, because same. Yeah.
But then Rick, my ballroom coach, like mentioned to us that we're like getting close to graduating. He was like, Odyssey is like this great opportunity. It's really awesome. Da da da. And in my head, the only idea I had of like a company at all at the time was like, I'm gonna be just in like biker shorts doing like some abstracting movement. I was like, miss me with that. I'm so good with not that. I'm cool.
Yeah.
And then so like I didn't audition. I just went and like started working random like retail and driver like jobs for like 2 years after I graduated. And then I was working at freaking a credit card company for a year.
No way.
I got my like little year like card. I was like, you've been here for a year. I was like, I gotta get the crap out of here. I can't be here anymore. I was like, this is insane. I had like been doing like random like teaching and like gigs. I did a movie
Yes.
like as a principal dancer in this movie, Dear Dumb Diary.
Yes.
I loved this movie. Okay, wait,
Yeah.
can I go? Can I please go? I need the audience to hear my perspective from this. I was obsessed with this movie when I was a little kid. I was in like fourth grade, I think. I was maybe like 9 or 10. I don't know. But this movie, Dear Dumb Diary, I was obsessed with it. It was like a little musical, whatever. And then I get to Odyssey on my first year, and for some reason, like people like it came up in the dressing room before a Thriller
Yes,
show. I
so
remember because
casually.
I have a picture of Carson with just a green face, and I'm like pointing at him because he was in this movie. And I figured out that Carson and Peter were both in this movie that I was obsessed with when I was little, and I literally freaked out. Like I need to send Lily the picture so she can put it in, because it's me like
Like you're posing with like Will Smith.
no, literally like
That's
my life was
beautiful.
turned upside down. And then like I was so ecstatic
I do
about
remember
this.
that. I showed you
The videos, yes.
my favorite number. I think I was like number 7. I was a jock, and
Yes.
I held the main girl and I squatted her
Hey.
in a tuxedo, and I had like number 7 on my sash.
That's so
And we were
weird.
dancing
gosh.
around in Sugar House Park.
I need to rewatch.
Sugar House Park.
I
Shout
need
out
to
Sugar
rewatch.
House.
So I had like did that movie. That was like the same year that I was like thinking. Actually, I still at this point wasn't even thinking about auditioning for Odyssey yet, but I was still like taking classes at my studio, just like as an older guy, just like keep up whatever. And I went and talked to my jazz teacher Kelly, and I was like, maybe I want to do it. I don't know. And then one of the girls I danced with on the company, she had done Odyssey for a season. Talking to her about it, she was like, "You should. Like, it's really fun. It's cool." I was like, "All right." And I still just like chicken out. I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And then I missed the auditions, and I was like, "Dang it! I should have gone." I went to my jazz teacher, and I was like, "What do I do?" She was like, "Here's what you do. You email Daryl and you say, 'Hi, Daryl. My name's Peter, and I'm a guy.'" She didn't say that for the podcast. I'm gonna keep it PG. But she was like, "I'm a guy," and I was like, "What?" She was like, "He's always looking for dudes, so just message him." So I sent him an email. And then he got back to me. He's like, "Okay, well, come to the O2 auditions, like the Odyssey 2 company that was going on at the time." So I came to the auditions. There was 3 boys in there, and I felt out of place in general because we went to go do like the first groups for like ballet group, and I was like, "Woo, yeah!" Only person like doing any type of like cheering. Like every guy was just like looked at me. Daryl, I remember he like looked over and was like, look at me, and I was like, "Okay,
Oh no.
all right, so we don't do that here. Cool.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
okay, I'm gonna shut up."
That's
But
crazy.
then Jeffrey came and taught the combo for hip hop, and then you guys know that he's
right.
wild. Jeffrey's awesome.
Boisterous.
So that was really fun. And then Daryl called me up after and was like, "You did pretty good." He's like, "How would you feel about O2?" I was like, "I'll be honest. I'm trying to quit my like adult job that I have to like do this, so I probably would have to say no. Like I want to try and do this for like a job." And he was like, "Okay, we'll come to the callbacks, like Odyssey callbacks." And I was like, "Okay, great. I got like an opportunity." So come to the callbacks, and I have a few friends there. It was pretty simple because like almost everyone did like new combos except for the jazz teacher. She taught the same combo she did at audition. So she's like, "We're just gonna do a 10-minute review." I was like, I don't know this at all. So I had to like quickest study of all time learn this like jazz combo, which also I would have to say next to ballet is my weakest style of dance, period. So I was like, oh, I'm screwed. I'm totally out of it. somehow made it. And that was back when we didn't learn a tap dance for the auditions.
Oh.
We stood in a single file line, no music playing, complete silence, one at a time. Daryl called you up and said, show me a double or triple time step.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
My heart just like dropped.
Yeah, that's what it used to be.
I don't even know what a time step is. Like I literally could not do one for you.
I learned after many years, I think in my 9th year, I finally learned some tap steps because of the one tap number we did in It's a Wonderful Life. I had to learn how to do
Bedford.
tap. Yes, I had to learn how to tap, and I did privates with Darby, holding my hand at the bar, practicing my shuffles because I was terrified.
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
I was like, I don't want to look
Oh my
that
goodness.
dumb.
Right.
I gotta be able to at least like fake my moves,
Yeah.
you know, a little bit.
Yeah.
So we get to that part though, and I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Like I want to do this. I know if I go forward, like I don't tap, he's gonna be like, cool, thank you. So me and one of my buddies who was auditioning at the same time, we both came from the same studio. Shout out Marquette. I still to this day will always give him major credit for the reason that I made Odyssey. In one of our dances we did at our studio, we did like a little stepping thing in one of our dances.
Hand-boning.
So we were just like kind of like quietly whispering to each other, like, I'll do this part, you do that part, da da da. And then we're like, okay, and then we'll both do a back tuck, and then you'll toe pitch me, because that's like when you, because that's the same time. That's when we would do the tumbling portion too.
Okay.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
it'd be like, okay, do your time step, and then if you have any tumbling,
Okay.
show us that.
Okay.
So again, all in silence, by yourself, like no hype, nothing. All terrifying. So then everyone goes down the line. We're like towards the end of it. Everyone's going, doing their time steps or whatever. It gets to me, and I'm like, so I don't tap, but me and him have like a little something we could show you. And Daryl was like, okay, show me. So we like did our whole thing. I did like we both did a back tuck, and then he like toe pitched me. The whole room was like, yeah!
No
It's like,
way.
wow, went back and lied. And the rest is history.
Wow.
So I will forever like take that was the moment that Daryl was like, okay, we'll give him something. Maybe we'll give him an opportunity. But then the next 2 years, that boy was silent as a mouse. I was like just the guy who was like, I'm just happy to be here. This is amazing. I'm just quiet. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. Because I also didn't like know any of these like big heads that were like in Utah. Like,
Right.
Because I was dancing with people who were like my age now at the time, joined at 20 years old, and then I only knew like my like group from my studio of dancers, and then I see these people that are like moving and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, what am I doing here? I don't think I belong here. This is crazy. So, but so that was my audition process, and then I had to re-audition the next year because normally you don't have to re-audition, but I got sick my first year.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Right.
So we were like midst of learning. We had learned like all of one show, and then we were like learning Romeo and Juliet, and we had learned a good portion of it, I think, at the time. And I remember it was like a Thursday. I was sick. I was like feeling like kind of achy at the end of rehearsal, and I was like, oh man, I don't feel good. That night I was like, oh, like I feel like crap. Missed rehearsal that Friday. We had a performance in like Colorado at some like college that weekend. Super random.
Interesting.
But so I missed that because at this point I'm in the hospital now. Like just progressed like crazy.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it was like super wild, just a random like rare sickness. I'm in the hospital. I was also supposed to like perform with my studio in like a professional show that we did as well that weekend.
Nope.
I'm not there.
Wow.
So I'm in the hospital. I'm telling like I have a few people. I'm not telling anyone because I'm out cold for like 4 days.
Right.
On lots of drugs and stuff. And
Thank God.
and so then I had one of my best friends at the time. His mom was like coming every day to like be with me and like check me and stuff. She was like the voice to the dance world a little bit.
Right.
So I remember hearing the story from like Odyssey members that year when they were in Colorado. They were all pissed. It's like, who's this first year little sucker just missing out on like what the frick is this kid? And then I hear that they're like all sitting in the cafeteria, like again, like pissed at me.
Oh.
And then Marquette walks into the cafeteria. He's like, guys, Peter's in the ICU. And everyone was like, what?
They're like, he's flatlining.
He's like, yeah, it was crazy. So, but I definitely give a lot of like praise to Odyssey because that was the first place I went when I got released from the hospital 2 weeks later. I was like, Dad, I want to go to Odyssey rehearsal. He was like, okay, let's go. So we drove, they ended rehearsal that day early, but there was a few people still there. And so I like talked to Daryl and was like, I'm going to come maybe a few times a week for a few hours and just like sit and just like be in the room. Because we could do a whole podcast on like that sickness and that recovery and stuff like that. But like I was super weak. I went in at 124 pounds, gained 20 pounds of water weight because I was so dehydrated, and then left at 114 pounds. I had like lost. So I was like, I couldn't sit down. Like I had to like carry a cushion with me everywhere because it was like uncomfortable to sit down. So I would like sit for a few hours and like watch rehearsal and stuff. And it was just like super nice to be there. But so then I missed out on like my first like Germany tour. I missed out like on my first like whatever. And then I remember before they left though, I was like, I'm going to be able to go on tour. Like I'm going to be good. I got sick in January. They were leaving in March maybe. And I remember I was able to at least go back and like take like a ballet class or like a few classes. Still was way too weak though.
Yeah.
I remember like trying to do like a leap across the floor. I like did one leap and then my legs like gave out and I went and like I sat down and Daryl just happened to like be sitting watching and I looked at him and I was like, we're gonna go try that one again. Oh, goodness gracious, that was scary. But so then re-auditioned the next year and he was like, happy you're alive, happy you're here.
Right.
And then turn around to my third year and it's a big turnaround. Like a lot of those like big heads like retired from Odyssey. So then it was like a few of us around and then all of a sudden now I'm teaching the auditions.
Yeah.
Like, what is happening?
Right.
I was like, I've been here for 2 years, a year and a half. I was like, this is crazy. So
wow.
Yeah.
That's really wonderful, though, that you were able to find such a community within all of the Odyssey members. And even though they were, like, literally talking smack about you behind your back. I still can't believe that.
When I heard that, I was like, fair enough. You had zero idea.
Right.
It is
Just
true.
the first year
It
being
is true.
like, I don't think I want to go to Colorado. I don't know. I don't think.
I'm
That
okay.
is funny.
I'm good. I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I'm good, though. That's really
Yeah.
wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing. I actually didn't know any of that, if I'm being completely honest.
What were you like sick with? Like, what did you have?
So it's called Lemire's syndrome.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Never heard.
It's very misdiagnosed because it takes on roles of like a lot of different sicknesses. So I was like tested for pneumonia, strep throat, the flu, spiral meningitis.
Well,
I was tested for a lot of different things and it came
Right.
yeah, exactly just one after the other. And they all came back negative. And so then I'm just getting sicker and sicker. And so the doctor's like, what is happening? So what it is like an abscess that forms in your throat that you can either be born with or like if you just like get hit right or it could just like form out of nowhere.
right.
And that burst. And so like all of that abscess just like went into my bloodstream.
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it wasn't one of those things that like I felt it burst. Like
Right.
no, I'm like, he's like, something happened.
Lost boys, please. What's happening? Please. That's crazy.
Wasn't one of those, but so like all
Right.
of that like went into my bloodstream, and that's what was like making me sick. And so like one like it's funny to me now, but like a scary story is like
Right.
I wasn't awake when I got transferred from one hospital to the main hospital, and then I wake up in that hospital to a doctor like telling my dad like, hey, we gotta put like a central line in him or else we're gonna lose him in like probably the next hour
Oh my gosh.
because his kidney, liver, and heart are all failing, so we gotta do this now. And I remember just like being like passed out hearing this but being so drugged up that I'm like, what? And then I remember them putting like the sheet on my face to like so like I have scar, I can't remember what side it's on from like the central line. And I remember like the nurse was so nice trying to like lighten the mood. She was like, oh, your tattoos are like really cool. Like I only had 2 at the time. And I was like, yeah. Cool. Like
That's
cool.
crazy.
Yeah, so I had scar somewhere here. I had like an artery line put in as well, and then I have scars from like a PICC line for like my my time after. I had like a home and hospice person come like once a week for like 6 weeks to come like clean it out, change the things out, whatever. So I had like I had to like pump saline like every night to my body and whatever for a while. And
That's crazy.
That is
it was-
really crazy.
Yeah, it was a wild time. So, but the doctors finally figured out what it was and just started pumping antibiotics in me, and
Now here we are.
now here we are.
I can't imagine like going through all of that and then like going and taking a Darrow ballet class.
No, like truly.
Like you're so strong. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I needed.
Right. No,
Right,
yeah.
That's what I needed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great, and so that's why like I give like so much love to like Daryl and the company because it's always been like a place to come back to.
Yeah.
And because then, funny enough, like 10 years later after that, I have like another thing where I'm ready to go do like my biggest spring season that I've ever had, like getting like big parts and like doing things I would never do and like major role in things, and then I break my foot a week and a half before spring shows. And it wasn't even like that bad of a break. I didn't think I did. I thought I just like twisted like a muscle or something. I was like, oh, like this isn't that bad. Went to the doctor and they're like, yeah, you spiral fractured your foot. And I still didn't believe him because he like didn't show me the x-ray, like barely told me anything. He was like, you're going to be in a boot for 6 weeks. And I remember just like crying because I was like, this douche of a doctor just like pretty much told me my career's over and like
Right.
wouldn't even look me in the eye.
Right,
Just like on his clipboard.
right.
So I went back to rehearsal after it happened in crutches. Everyone said,
No.
yeah.
That's
my
awful.
gosh.
I broke it during Romeo and Juliet when I was playing Mercutio. And then they ran Chicago while I was gone. So they didn't have an Amos. Came back in a boot. And they're like, okay. So then I spent an hour with Veronica and Daryl after rehearsal being like, okay, who can do what parts for
Yeah.
you?
Right.
We like took numbers out, switched numbers out. And one of the things, this boy, we started calling boys like, hey, you're going to start learning this tomorrow. Is that okay? Cool, great. Called a guy who like did the company before, lives in New Jersey. Was like, would you be down to do these 2 lead roles? Okay, great, cool.
Fly him out. Come on.
Yeah, it was a wild time. So then I went and got a second opinion, told me the same thing, but was like way nicer. And then I spent the next like week and a half helping boys learn my moves while holding Darby's brand new baby in a boot.
Hudson.
Yeah, little baby Hudson.
Shout out Hudson.
Yeah, oh, that's my little best friend right there. That's my best friend.
No, truly.
But yeah, so that's how I spent like my
Wow.
my 9th, 10th year.
Yeah.
I think it was like my 9th or 10th year, and then that was like because that was 2022. Then come to October 2022, and that's like the last thriller before they closed down.
Yeah.
My foot still wasn't feeling it really, and so I was like, I don't know. Did the show, and then Odyssey closed down for a year and a half. And I was like, what do
Yeah.
I do with my life?
Right.
And at that point, I moved back home because I was like, I can't work. I can't even stand.
Yeah.
Once I got the
Right.
boot off, I was like, I still can't even stand for like an hour.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
So it was a rough
Wow.
year and a half before Odyssey came back. Just bored.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's just such a risk. Like being a professional dancer,
Yeah.
like if you break
Yes.
anything, like even breaking a finger can affect
Literally.
like your performance.
Literally.
Like,
Yeah.
yes, but like
it's true.
it's your body. I'm so scared of injuries because it takes you out, and then having to like you having to help
Yeah.
fill your own roles. That's like literally a stab into
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
heart. It's like awful.
Especially because like some of those roles, like, oh, this is so fun. I got to like dance with like people. Since it was like going to be the last spring shows, I got to dance with people. I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I was like, oh. And so now when I hear some of those like songs from that year, I'm like,
oh.
like my emotions are like all over the place like a roller
Yeah.
coaster. But yeah, I mean, fair to that point, like there's so many things that like I won't do because I'm too afraid of getting hurt because I've seen
Right.
it happen. Like I haven't been snowboarding or skiing in probably 15 years.
Really?
Wow.
Because I'm too terrified. There was a girl
Yeah.
that did the company one year. Just went normal snowboarding. Tore freaking everything. Was in a boot.
Ooh.
Went and visited her. She was like in a full like leg like
Oh my
thing,
gosh.
And so she missed out on Germany. Then her leg was never the same. She came back like 2 years later to try and do the company. And her leg just wasn't the
Yeah.
same.
Wow.
Like she could do some stuff, but after a while she was like,
Yeah.
my leg is killing me.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
So it's just so scary.
Yeah.
It is. It can
Like
be.
doing any of this, like when your body is your job, you're like,
Yes.
I must
Yeah.
treat it like a temple.
No,
Like,
Yes,
literally,
Like,
yeah.
you-
Why do you think people like get their legs insured? Like that's like huge. You know?
Yeah.
Like Kim Kardashian, I'm pretty sure has her butt insured.
What?
I swear
checks
to God.
out.
Is it plastic though?
Well,
It has to
that's
be.
up for debate. But I'm not here to speak on that. But I'm pretty sure
It makes sense. You can get like anything insured. I think like
it's her
this is kind of-
trademark.
there's a basketball player who has like a unibrow, and he has it like his unibrow is like trademarked, insured, something like that. Like people can't like do like
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like-
because it's a brand.
yeah. It's
Exactly
it's his
like him.
thing. Watch me.
It's like, watch, I'm going to grow a unibrow and you're going to be really jealous.
Okay, insuring a unibrow, like
can't-
that makes no sense. Like
Yeah.
you can shave it. Like, I
What happens when you decide you don't want a unibrow anymore?
that's me. Like, yeah, then you're insuring it for nothing.
No,
Like, what?
literally. Anyways, this actually is a wonderful segue for us to go into something a little bit different of what we had planned. We were talking about how your body is a temple and injuries and stuff like that. And Peiter, at least in my personal opinion, is very, very knowledgeable about recovery and body wellness and working out and stuff like that. So we kind of wanted to ask you some things about that and have you give us some tidbits, not only just for us because, you know, we're young dancers and I'm injured right now, so I could probably use some help, but also just everyone else who is out there watching that, like, you know, maybe is curious about what it takes to be like in a recovery phase after you get done in a dance class, or even just a dancer who's trying to learn something new, you know what I mean? So I know that you have like quite the extensive like routine for yourself to make sure that like you're good to get up and at 'em when we're in rehearsal for 8 hours a day, 7-8 hours a day. So like, what does that look like for you? Like, how do you go about that for yourself?
So like, you mean like a typical day like for rehearsal? Well, so I get up earlier. I make like a full breakfast. So I'll have like, lately I've been having like 3 eggs and then like 2 like protein pancakes to start my day.
Yum.
Little coffee, get to rehearsal. I get there early to like kind of clean the floors since they're gross, but then I also like take time to like give myself a little more. I like massage gun myself, like in the spots that I really feel like it. I try to, that didn't sound. You stop that. You
No,
stop
I just remembered the picture I took of you in ballet today. 'Cause one thing about Peiter, me and him, we stand next to each other during ballet and we have a time. Okay,
Oh, it's a blast.
like we never know the combos. Like it's really beautiful. But he will branch off on his own and like pull out his Theragun and like roller in the middle of plies and just start like massage. And I took a picture of it today because he was in a really funny position.
Yeah, that was a new position. It worked. It felt really good.
I'm sure.
Perfect.
It worked out.
Perfect.
It looked like a pretzel, for sure.
Okay,
Maybe we'll see if we can include that in the pod if you're okay with that, Peter.
Oh yeah, I don't even have. You have to send me the photo because I don't even know
He
what I
doesn't
look
even
like.
know he's a victim.
I literally,
He's a victim.
I looked at him and I was like, "Stay there." And
You
I
said
left
stay
the room.
there.
I left the room to go get my phone, took my picture, and then put it back. We need to. This has to be a review.
That is really, really funny. Anyway,
But yeah, so I'll like massage gun like some areas. Like I always like try and hit my legs because those are ones that like are always tight, feel whatever, need a little extra love. I'll do like a little TheraBand, like stretching a little bit, and then I keep a kettlebell at the studio. When some days if I'm like, you know what, I need a little more, I'll bring it into jazz class and like use it for stability, for core work, on stuff like that, just because I need a little bit more these days. Like I'm not 21 anymore, so like I need a little bit more. And with how what's the word I'm looking for? With how much I've like been doing with like the gym in the last like 5 years and stuff, and how consistent I've been with it, like that's what my body needs now. I'm getting to the point to where I can't even like take a day off from not doing something active. I feel really bad.
Right.
Like my body doesn't feel good. So
Yeah.
like even on like a Sunday, which would normally like 2 years ago would have been like a rest day for sure for
Yeah.
me. Like I'm like, no, I have to go do something. So like I'll go to the gym and like I'll do like the Stairmaster, walk on the treadmill. I'll do like a light lift on something. I'm like, I didn't feel like I hit my arm super good, or that's it. Like my legs could always use a little more. So I essentially will like work out 7 days a week, pretty much. And I know some people say that's crazy, or like after 7 hours of rehearsal, like how do you go do that? It actually makes me personally feel like I feel better
Right.
after that. Like if I don't work out or like I don't do stuff like that after, and I just like go home, I know my body would just like
Yeah.
tense up really bad. And so,
Yeah.
but then I have like a whole routine that I'll do when I go to the gym as well, which is essentially the same for like rehearsals, is whatever I'm hitting that day. So like today after rehearsal, I hit like quads. So went home, ate like a little bit of food, had an energy drink, and then went to the gym and I hit like my quads and like my hamstrings a little bit, my back and my calves with like massage gun. I rolled out a little bit and I do like a little bit of like mobility work, some like light stretching, and then I like to whatever my first like workout is for that thing. So like today, since it was legs, I did like semi lightweight for my first thing, and I do like more reps for that just to get like some blood moving in there. And then I start like lifting heavier. I do my workout and then I go sit in the sauna for like 20 minutes and then do another rollout and like stretching for like 10 minutes after my workout. And
Wow.
then Saturdays I treat myself and I go lay in the massage.
Yes, yes.
Nice.
So
Nice.
so that's what I'll do every day after rehearsal if I don't have like subbing teaching or anything like that.
Yeah.
I will go home, take an hour, like regain myself, go re-warm up, do a workout, and I feel better.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's very extensive. Like, I feel like a lot of the time when people think about what it is to be a professional dancer, they don't normally understand how much maintenance it takes to keep your body in the shape that it is in. Not even just like in a physical standpoint. Like to what you were saying earlier, I haven't really been dancing as much because I've been a little injured, but we're working on it. We're going to get it taken care of. Don't worry, everyone. I haven't been dancing as much, but I feel it.
Yeah.
Like, it's so odd that like just within the span of 2 weeks that your body can start to shift into something different that
Very
like if you're not
easily.
constantly keeping up with it, like it could alter a lot of things for you.
It's always like it's a saying, like in anything like flexibility, strength, and stuff like that. You will lose that quicker than you'll gain it.
Absolutely.
Like it's taken me 5 years, 6 years to get to where I'm at now, strength wise and stuff, with going to the gym. But if I think the longest I've gone without working out in the last like 6 years was I just took a trip to Arizona to go visit my sister for Christmas. Didn't work out one day there. I was gone for like 3 days, and I was like, I feel miniature. I feel bad. I feel small. Like I definitely like, for lack of better words, like I feel like I do have sometimes get like a little bit of like body dysmorphia in the sense of like if I don't like work out my arms multiple times or like my chest or something, and I look at myself, I'm like, I gotta hit it again.
Right.
I
Yeah.
gotta hit it again just because I'm used to like to what I look like now. And I actually do have a photo that I took in like 2018, 2019 before I started working out really. Like an absolute total like douche photo. Like shirt off, like flexing in the mirror, and I'm like,
Yes.
back then I was like, look at those abs, like I'm good. And I look at it now, I'm like, no. No.
Yeah.
All ribs visible. No.
I think something that was like really caught my attention when you were talking was I should start by saying a lot of the time when we're in rehearsal, like it's very streamlined what we're all doing in like warm up in class and everything like that. And I feel like Odyssey and just like our teachers in general, because our primary teachers that we have ballet teachers come in and a bunch of different whatever throughout the years and throughout the weeks and everything like that. But our consistent teachers that we have every single week are always Darby and Veronica, our assistant directors. I guess Darby is like technically also our dance captain, but like, but like, it's always so refreshing when we have them because they know that class is for us and that like we need to do what we need to do so that we can make sure that we're in our tip top shape. So then I look over to you and I see that you are like on your own journey. You are really like taking it for yourself. You were tearing it down, and it brings me so much like ease because I'm like, there are so many ways for us to be able to take care of ourselves that knowing that there's always that possibility it's just refreshing. You know what I mean? Like it's really nice to see that not only are you as serious about taking care of your body as you are, but it provides me with a sense of like hope in longevity that I like if I continuously take care of myself in the way that I need to, that I'll totally be able to dance until I'm 67.
Yeah.
I did. I didn't mean to. I promise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said it.
Why am I the only sane one in this room?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna die
said
in
it,
this
so just
house.
Might as
That's
well.
how I feel. Can we bleep it? Like, He
No,
said
I did.
67.
He said 67. He said, I can dance till I'm 67.
Well, and you want to know what's even worse? I almost said 69. So, lesser of the
I
two
would've
evils you have to
accepted that.
choose.
That would've
well,
been
that
better.
would have
been the
gotten us
immature
another
one with
explicit
that
marking
one.
on
Yes, I would
Spotify.
have.
But no, it's true. Honestly, like I never put like a cap on like how long I would have done Odyssey.
Right.
Go back to 21-year-old me and been like, how long do you want to do Odyssey? I want to be here till I'm 32.
Right.
I would have never thought that. But going to the gym definitely has like, I think a strong dancer is the best kind of dancer. And
Truth.
like, because now it's like just so like trendy to be like super flexible and like let me be able to like, which again, there's a place that's I wish I was.
Right.
I can't do none of that. Whoa. I can't do none of
Whoa.
that. Never been able to. But I've like given a lot of like praise to myself because I'm like, I'm dancing with people who have were like almost like I've been doing this for a third of my life now. Like for so long. And I like to knock on wood, like I don't have like any new injuries since I like started going to the gym because my body's stronger and I've tried and focus on like the things that are like hurting. And I mean, I've had conversations with like Daryl knows like you ain't young, like you're as a dancer, you're getting older. Like I know I'm not old, but like in Odyssey in general, Odyssey ages your body
Yeah. It's true.
significantly.
Oh my God.
And there's
Lord.
been many people that I have talked to that have gone on done other things and whatever, and they will say like Thriller's the hardest thing I've ever done by far.
Wow.
So, so for me to like start going to the gym and like really liking, I don't have any new injuries.
Yeah.
Little things that I've already had that like still like come up and spike or this or that or whatever. Sure, like
Yeah.
some of those aren't gonna go away unless you have like surgery, stuff like that, whatever. But
You talking about like your toe hurting as you walked down the stairs.
that's why I got my slips on today. I got my slips.
Please.
Because my
And can you please tell the story of how you obtained these slippers? Please.
my God.
I'm
Oh
sorry
my
to
God.
interrupt our very serious conversation about body maintenance, but please, I need you to tell.
Okay, so the reason I'm wearing these is again to go back to me breaking my foot. When I broke my foot, I have like phantom pains, and lately it's been acting up. So I can't like wear shoes. So like when I was at the gym today, I essentially was wearing one shoe for most of the time because I just couldn't do it.
Word.
So tonight, I was like, I'm just gonna wear slides. Wasn't gonna wear them down here, but my feet have crappy circulation, so I said slips it is. So these are my cute little slips that I got from Copa.
Where we
rehearsal
rehearse.
studio.
Our rehearsal studio. I saw them in the Lost and Found. I was like, those look comfy. I tried them on. I was like, cool. They are from Gap. Kids, size 3-4.
Yes!
And that's my shoe size.
They-
like for some context.
They have cute little hearts for the buckles.
Yes! And they're nice and
but
fuzzy.
we just keep the strap underneath unless we need to go like sport mode, you know.
Of course.
But other than that, they're just always just for luxury, so they just stay flopped. There's a chance these come to Germany for sure.
Please.
There's a chance. There's a chance these go. They are because I don't think they were meant for a 32-year-old man.
Really?
Some of, like the cork is coming off the bottom.
There's a little bit of wear and tear going
it's
on.
cork.
At least you know you're getting good use out of
Yeah,
them.
Right,
I wear them
right.
every night.
Wow.
Every night I'm walking around my house. I wear them every night. They're so cozy.
Exactly.
And again,
Wait, is there like there's like no traction on the bottom of those?
oh, actually no. Like these will super traction. Like I'll
Really?
Oh, he's getting up. Yes, yes.
in my house, like it'll make like a sneaker squeak noise. Sometimes.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Take these off. Again, children's Velcro sport.
Yes! I didn't even know they were Velcro.
Sport mode activated, everyone.
This is the best day of my life.
Strapped up and ready to go.
Wow. Strapped up and ready to go.
Note to
Clip
self.
that. Yes. Oh my gosh.
What was the one you did last time? Take it out of context.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Well, and that's another thing that's
was
very, very good
fantastic.
to know. Like, there are so many things that, like, we as normal people wouldn't think is, like, that important. But, like, your size 3-4 children's Gap slippers are, like, very, very important.
You're saying
to your-
grace.
Yes,
They
no,
are.
truly.
I wore them to rehearsal today
Right.
and yesterday.
Thank
And
you to
probably the day
whatever,
before.
thank you to whatever 11-year-old girl that left these at the studio.
No, truly, I hope
Like,
you're not missing them.
Let's be honest. She probably wasn't 11. She's probably like 9.
Yeah.
Not 8 or
Oh
9.
my god.
And has like a normal size foot for her age. Me, I don't.
She gonna find him on his podcast.
Oh my god.
We
No,
will
literally.
Can
I
you
hope she's not
imagine-
watching.
Can you imagine her mom is listening? She's like, that's my daughter's shoes that went missing 3 months ago. Like,
I gave it time. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
I gave it time.
Fair
during
is fair.
Christmas.
you know what? While we're on the topic of taking things from the studio, to whoever left their cortisol detox magazine like in the studio, I used it in the Christmas show.
Yeah, she
Oh,
threw
I
it
thought you
at
were gonna
me.
say it's gone.
I get no. Well, yes, it is gone because I took it home with me.
Like to Florida?
No.
Oh.
Just like with this. Actually, no. It might still be in one of the prop boxes for the Christmas show. But anyways, there was like
It's probably there.
there was like a I need a book to throw at him in one of our dances in the Christmas show, and I just saw it laying there because I needed a soft book, and my notebook is hard, so I was like, I don't have anything to throw at him. I see it. I was like, okay, this is it. And then I was like, if it stays at the studio the entire time until we get to shows, it's coming with me. And it did. And, it's like ruined now. So
Well,
whoever
yeah.
left it there, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
But we got good use out of it. So she got some screen
It's
time.
a famous book now. It's on video forever.
Exactly.
That's beautiful. Wow.
Anyways.
Well, yeah, again, and like another thing that I was thinking about is like a TheraBand is literally just a rubber band.
Yeah.
But like it's so important in so many different aspects of like physical therapy and recovery and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, which, speaking of which, you are a licensed massage therapist,
Yes.
correct?
Yep. That's what I did in the year and a half off that Odyssey was gone. I was like, you know what? Let's go do it. So I went and did 9 months, 900 hours of massage therapy.
Wow. 100 hours a month?
No, well, yeah, I guess essentially, 100 hours a month. 600 of it was like school, and then 300 of it was like clinic hours, like actually working with people. I learned way more than I thought I was ever going to. Like, way more. I learned way more about the human body than, like, I thought I was just going to, yeah, like, day one, they were like, okay,
my
cool, all right,
God.
tomorrow bring your sheets, because we're, like, going to start, like, just trying to massage each other. And we were like, I don't even know their name yet.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
That's
But then,
beautiful.
but then 9 months later, and then graduated, and next to
Stop. The 9 months later too is really killing me. Like I can't. This is just like full of innuendos. This is full of it. I'm sorry not to like make a joke out of your profession, but like please, this is
that's
killer.
hilarious, though. I never
Oh
even
my
thought
god.
about that.
Anyways.
And a licensed massage therapist was born.
they were.
Well, and yes.
They were.
Oh my god.
But it was next to like Odyssey. It was the best decision I've ever made. Like within a month after my first like test I took, my teacher like handed me my thing like upside down so that no one else could see, and I like got 100 on the written. I like got
Hey.
100 on like the hands-on portion too, and I remember like I started crying there because I was like in class because I was like, okay, well, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Like that solidifies it. Like this is the right path for me right now. Went through and then learned all these different modalities and like
Yeah.
everything, like Thai massage, shiatsu, and Reiki, and I learned like more things that you would see like in a spa,
Right.
like atmosphere that I knew I wasn't gonna go do.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted to go do.
Yeah.
I wanted to like learn how to help athletes. And then when I graduated, I ended up actually mentoring under a good friend of mine who I'd been massaged from before, who he went on and started like doing stuff with like the U of U like gymnastics team and the football team, stuff like that. And now he is a massage therapist, sports massage therapist, body worker, whatever you want to say, for the Utah Jazz, the
Cool.
NBA team. Yeah. So I learned more about what I wanted to do in like 3 hours with him than I learned in 9 months at school. Not to like take away from school
Yeah.
or whatever,
Right.
but like I learned the main things I needed, which was like the basics of like massage, the anatomy of like the body, the skeletal structure. Like I learned stuff like that, and then he taught me like everything else. Like it was awesome. And so now that's like what I would like to try and do with that is take my knowledge, like what I'm doing now, and like help dancers, especially because I feel like dancers are so closed off from the world, and we are athletes.
Absolutely.
So we should, my big philosophy now is we should train like athletes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So 3 things that I think that every dancer should have: a massage gun, some TheraBands, and like a foam roller.
Yeah.
Like I think those are 3 like very basic things that you can get a lot out of.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like, I feel like, Ian, you've like asked me before, and like other people have asked me like, well, like, how do you know like what to work out? How do you know like certain things to do? How I started, I just went and followed everyone that popped up on my Instagram, my social media, and I just started following them. Now, since I'm like, I have an understanding of the gym, I follow a lot of athletic trainers now, and I try and implement. So a lot of stuff that I'll be doing like in rehearsal when you see me like on the side, is the stuff that I see the athletic trainers doing, that they train their professional football players, their NBA players, like things that they do, to try and get my body in that aspect. Like even a simple thing I was talking to Riley about the other day. She was asking me because her knee was hurting. She's like, what are some things I could do at the gym that you can think of? So I gave her some things. It's like, and then even as simple as like, as dancers, we always train the acceleration for like a jump, but we never train the deceleration,
Right.
like into the ground. And so I told her, I was like, during like when I was having like back and like knee issues during shows, I would train that. I saw again an athletic trainer doing it. She like trains with like NBA players a lot, and when they're like jumping up, like dunking, whatever, and then they come down, they got to like cushion themselves down and properly cushions themselves down into the floor, but they also train their like tendons in that thing. And so I showed her like some things. She's like, oh yeah, you're right, we don't really train deceleration ever for our bodies, which is just, if not more important than, we all know how to jump.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's the landing that's really bad.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times the landing's not super great. We're like, heels hit really hard. We're like,
Yeah.
we don't know what
Just like that.
we don't know what our
Just
bodies
like
are doing.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I take a lot of, I use the gym for getting stronger and staying strong, because the biggest reason I do it now is I love being strong now. I love being able to lift heavy things and being able to lift girls above my head and like, try different like things like that. And like, it's fun to be strong now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
I love, like, I cannot go back to that version where I was like so scrawny. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I just showed Lily and Carson a picture of me when I was 14, and both of them were like, that is not you.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I remember you were like, when you were showing me an old video the other day, and it was from like years ago, and I was like, oh my God, you're tiny.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, because you look great now.
Yeah,
like, the work
obviously.
pays off.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it like, one thing people always need to remember though is like, it's not gonna happen like just because you like, even if you go 7 days a week, 30 days a month, you will see results, but not as much as you think you're gonna see. And that's when it clicked for me. The first probably like year of going to the gym, it was like forcing myself to do it. I was like, I gotta go. I need to still go. I need to go. After probably years, when I started really seeing results, and then because it like felt good, it was when other people saw the results and they were like I remember one of the girls on Odyssey one year, we were like practicing something before a show, and all of a sudden she was just like standing here and she was like whispering something to someone. I was like, and like looking at me, I was like, did I do something? And they're like, no, but your arms. And I was like,
you don't have to tell me twice.
she's like, yeah, they're getting bigger, like they're getting defined a bit. I was like, that's the best compliment I've ever gotten. That's so nice.
Yeah.
And I
No,
was
that's
like,
so real.
Yeah,
That is
like-
so real.
so like, take the time
Absolutely.
and you will see results. You just gotta stay consistent with it, like, as best you can. Like, as you said that, there's like one moment that I do remember that I was kind of struggling with my place in like life in general. It was my 4th year on the company, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to keep doing it. I was kind of like doubting myself, and not that people were telling me like you should stop, but some people were like, why are you like kind of still doing it? Like, you've been doing it for so long, like why are you still doing it? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, like why am I still doing it? And just kind of like doubting myself. But we did this show, Let It Be. So the Beatles,
love.
It was just like a Beatles show, just like a bunch of different songs, different dances, random stuff, all sorts of different stuff. Variety show. That's what I was looking for. And that year we were doing it, there was not to like kind of take the mood down, but there was a past company member who actually her passing away anniversary just happened recently. Actually, I just saw it on my thing. Her name was Julia, and I didn't know she was on Odyssey at first, but she came and took my class at Millennium once. We started talking after, and she was like, "Yeah, I did Odyssey," and I was like, "Oh my god, I just saw someone who was like on Odyssey. This is crazy. I hope my class was okay." And then she was like, "I loved it. I'm gonna come next week, and I'm gonna bring Christina." And I was like,
Aguilera?
Stupid.
Who's Christina?
But no, so Christina was the Darby. She would come and like teach stuff, come and give us notes or whatever. But now, like, because Darby's here, she just comes and just enjoys the show as a spectator. But so she was like, "I'm gonna bring Christina next week." I was like, "That's crazy." She's like a mentor of mine. I was like, "That's wild." So Christina comes to class. Julia's not there. We're like, "What the heck?" She shows up like half an hour later. I was like, "Come in and watch." Like, that's totally fine. The next day, she ended up passing away. But so she had a solo back when she was on Odyssey in the Let It Be show. And Daryl, being the softy, amazing man he is, he brought the screen down and played her solo every single night. And I would make sure to sit on the side of the stage and watch every single night. And then the final night we did it, he had any past members of the company before come out and do the chorus. The closing number was Let It Be. And there's like a little clump section that we do where we just stand and we just do like little hand gestures. And in that section, he left a spot open and there was a single spotlight that was in that section for her. And I remember after the curtain closed, I went and lost it, was crying into my best friend's, like, her shoulder. And I remember telling her, I was like, "I'm coming back." I'm coming back. Because I at that point, I was like, I don't know if I want to come back.
Right.
Just not because I hated it. I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
And so that was the moment that I was like, I could keep doing this for a while.
Yeah.
I was like,
absolutely.
with that atmosphere, I love that. And then from years on after that, I mean, Daryl has been the most gracious man in giving me and anyone an opportunity. And I have done more things with this company than I ever thought
Absolutely.
I would. And I will forever be grateful for that man. He truly is like, I mean, to sound like cliche, but he's like a second dad to me, for sure.
Absolutely.
Like, I see him more than my own. I see him 7 hours
literally.
literally 7 days a week. So I mean, but so yeah, I mean, if I could, I'd do this company until I'm freaking in a walker if I could.
Right.
I'll take my Toulouse
Please.
cane. And I'll